Good day, you bunch of absolute legends, and welcome to Sunday Fun Day! I'm just kidding. Welcome back to Team Iron presents SOCOM US Navy SEALs, Mission 10. This one is, gonna be a doozy.
We have a new mission for you, team. One of our indigenous informants in Turkmenistan, Basim Makek, went silent last week. This week we know why. He is imprisoned in a Turkmen detention center in the mountains. We suspect that Makek's learned something about the portable nuclear devices rumored to be on the move through the Middle East. You've got to get Makek, SEALs. Find out what he knows and escort him to safety. It is critical that we infiltrate the prison and escort our informant to safety. He has valuable intelligence we require. We have extremely limited information on this area. We know Makek, codename Mr. Pickle, is in a dilapidated former Soviet detention center in the mountains south of the capital city of Ashgabat. We also have very limited information on Mr. Pickle's captors. You'll need to gather all intel possible, as well as protecting Pickle. This is not a pleasant facility, and they won't like you inspecting it.
I think inspecting it is a generous term.
The following primary objectives must be completed for a successful mission. Objective 1. Infiltrate the terrorist prison. Objective 2. Rescue Makek, codename Mr. Pickle.
Yeah, but there are other, there's another objective involving retrieving a hidden map and, other stuff. Anyway, we're going to go with our usual loadout of weapons. Although, I've never ever been able to do this mission without doing one of the objectives, which involves, doing an explosive diversion. That's why we all have satchels, explosive satchels. So I think I may just do a run and gun for this mission, which is not the best way of doing it, but whatever. I'll try to be as sneaky as possible getting up to the prison, but after that I may have to just shoot everything that moves, basically. And there is also a HIND that we need to deal with, which I've never ever dealt with before, apart from just doing the mission quick enough to avoid it. Anyway, this is our airdrop.
Mr. Pickle, our informant, is being held somewhere inside the compound. Locate and free him. He has more intel on the area.
All right. When we get into the prison, watch your fire around the prisoners. We need to locate the informant and bring him out alive.
No extra dialogue, I'm guessing.
Be aware, team. It looks as though the enemy HIND is leaving for its patrol. Intel shows it will return to the prison area in 15 minutes. You need to be out of there by then.
I believe that that HIND that they talk about, it comes back quicker if you get spotted, but I've never not been able to be spotted, so I know there are two guys hanging around this. Right. Ah, not bad. This road leads to the prison entrance, but the best way is not to go across that bridge into the prison, but to take this path. Or at least that's what you're supposed to do. plant a explosive charge behind that armory and go from there, but I've never ever been able to do it. So we'll just, if we get caught, I'll just do a run and gun, but just do what we can do. This one is particular nightmare fuel for me. Not necessarily because of what it is, but just because of the locale. I know there's a way to get... Ah, here it is. Okay. Yep, we're doomed. Well, we're not doomed, but we might as well just run and gun this thing.
Going hot.
Typical. Oh, by the way, these terrorists, one of their war cries is the Allahu Akbar thing. We're just...
Eagle sighted, 12 o'clock.
Well, we're not even 5 minutes in, and already I've been shot.
Team, there's a lot of hostile movement in the prison area. You'll need to move quietly to locate and extract Mr. Pickle.
Oh well, we're gonna go in the direct way, across the bridge. Yep, I've never been good at this mission. But I hope I will at least be able to get the HIND, or defeat the HIND today. Thank God we have save states. Oh, there's one. Yeah, that HIND will eventually return, and it's a nightmare to fight because, well, obviously it's a HIND helicopter, which is an anti-infantry helicopter to begin with, but also your teammates won't try and fight back. In the sequel, SOCOM 2, there are helicopters scattered throughout certain levels, but your teammates will actually fight them.
Enemy spotted. 3 o'clock.
Now we can't go through this way because I didn't bring the C4, which I should have.
He's on the move. Kill the hostile.
I'm gonna pop a quick, not a quick save, save state. After we rescue Mr. Pickle, the HIND helicopter comes back pretty quickly. What the? You're observant. Also, you know, I didn't really spot him, so it's lucky he didn't see us. So the best thing to do, apparently, or at least in the guide that I read a long time ago but never got to practice, is to get into this particular building, the armory specifically, and pick up an assault rifle, an unsilenced one, and you leave Bravo unit to guard Mr. Pickle, and then you just basically shoot from cover, which makes perfect sense. The alarm that's blaring actually is helping, because this soundtrack, it just gives me goosebumps.
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock.
Worst time to reload ever. And we'll definitely have to pick up an unsilenced weapon eventually, because these last few missions we've been running out of ammo so very quickly. That's how you get in, that mound there, but I want to do a quick, as quickly as possible, sweep of the outside area. Pick off as many people before we go in. Also, I know I'm not a monetized YouTuber, but I was worried that maybe people yelling out Allahu Akbar would be considered an insensitive or topic.
Tango sighted. 9 o'clock high. Hostile terminated.
Ah, he must have been on the roof. But anyway, that's just the way the cards are dealt, and technically we could, you know, I'm here, I might as well place the satchel. It might even, start running, man. You see, even though we've already failed that objective to do the explosive diversion, I think the people do actually, or the terrorists inside this base of sorts will actually run to the where the explosive went off and try and investigate what caused it.
Tango sighted 2 o'clock.
Well, as far as I know, none of you guys actually managed to kill that tango you speak of. Let's just this may be the worst idea I've ever had.
Secondary objective complete.
Enemy sighted 2 o'clock. Scratch 1 enemy. Hostile sighted 7 o'clock. Scratch 1 Tango.
It is possible.
Primary objective
Actually, I'm going to pop a
complete.
save state. It is possible to actually turn off that generator by not by throwing a grenade on it like I did, but sorry, my heart is racing. Just by cutting the wires to it. That takes a little bit of time, and as you can see, this base is full of people, or it was. There will still be people, and one of them has one of those grenade launching guns, and if we run into him, we are in severe trouble.
Hostiles on the move, sir.
Right, this is the prison where Mr. Pickle is being kept. Wow! Sorry, let me just check. Oh, okay. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, sorry, we, like as I said just before dying, there is that guy with a grenade launching gun. Let's, do a sweep of the prison before we, go into the prison, interior.
Tango. He's on the move. Tango sighted. He's on the move. That's a confirmed kill.
It's probably better if we do actually, do the sweep anyway.
Tango's moving, sir.
This is the, armory, and this is the building. This
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
that doorway is what I'm trying to say is the best, place to be standing in to defeat the HIND. There's also a map here.
Tango spotted 12 o'clock. Tango sighted. Looks like he's moving. Enemy sighted. He's on the move. Good shot. Tango sighted. 6 o'clock. One less bad guy.
The, next mission actually scares me considerably less. I'm not going to go to the prison just yet because, oh! Run! Note to self, clear doorways first. This gun, I believe, is the AKS-74 is what the gun we are supposed to take to defeat the HIND with. I'll just... Okay. Heart's racing like a jackhammer. I think there may be someone on the stairs. Or, well, there usually is whenever I play this on my own. This map is an objective. You are so observant, mate. We've taken the map, but technically you're supposed to do that after you release Mr. Pickle. But, because we've gotten the map first, technically we could just try to leave, get Mr. Pickle and then try to leave without fighting the Hind, but I really want to fight the Hind. Because I've never done it, and, like a skeleton in my closet, if I, have the expression right. Okay, seems quiet. There could be a person right there and I wouldn't have a clue. Just gonna go open the gate. Pop a save state. I said pop a save state. Sorry, I just had to actually select the thing, the emulator. Right, let's do this properly. Why didn't I bring flashbangs? Oh. If we can get him into the to move into the doorway, that would be nice. I'm not sure how any of those shots hit, but okay. I will help you all as soon as I've cleared the room.
Tango, he's on the... Target neutralized.
Oh gosh, that didn't go well at all. As tempted as I am to load the save state. That's just an ordinary prisoner. Mr. Pickle will have a name. We only release... Sorry, we only reload the save state when we die. That's the rule. No one in here. It's random which shell he's in. It's always in the last place you look, isn't it? What the? I think I've checked them all, haven't I? Oh. There we go.
We found the informant, sir.
دعونا نذهب بسرعة. لا أريد أن أموت هنا. علينا أن نسرع. يوجد أكثر في مخيم جبلي، وبالتالي سيأتي المزيد من الجنود.
Primary objective complete. Primary objective complete.
Because now we have the map, we could just leave, but I want to fight that Hind. I'm just gonna pop it. Once again, I have managed to
HQ, I have a map indicating Mr. Pickle's mountain camp. Looks like there will be stiff resistance.
We'll deal with that another day, Commander. Move Mr. Pickle to the extraction point. There's still a lot of enemy movement in your area, so be careful with him.
at this. Then again, for the sake of expediency.
All right, let's get out of here. Keep close.
Waiting for the. You know what? I'm gonna put Mr. Pickle in this room. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm not pause the game. I'm going to stop the game until this room seems secure enough. What I'm going to do is put Mr. Pickle in this the top of this room. That way people can't get to him. I'll leave Bravo to guard him, and then I'll accelerate the game. Well, rather I'll play it while it's paused until the Hind shows up, and then I'll hopefully be able to record footage of myself defeating it. Team, what's left of it, that is. Oh, what are you doing? Run here. If the Hind, they usually give you a pretty lengthy warning as to when the Hind shows up, so yeah.
Not today, sir.
Okay, you can't do that.
Too far away.
Not too far away, I think you'll find.
Too far away.
Just because you're too far away doesn't mean it is. In fact, just stay here. Mr. Pickle, if you will just... I mean, they've probably been torturing him, so it's fair enough that he, he's a bit upset. Alright, now I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna also pause so that he stops screaming. I'm gonna pause, go to the building where you can defeat the Hind, and then wait until the Hind shows up, and I'll be back. See you in a bit. And my friends, the Hind is here. Now, thankfully, my team are well covered. But we're gonna take this AKS, and there's no ammo for it. Oh, goody. Okay, now we have ammunition. Right, now, the apparent best method is to stand here. Let's just pop a save state just in case. And in theory, you should be able to get shots at it once it passes overhead. This may take some fine-tuning, but we're doing this today. Alright, I think that's a good spot. And when I came back to this building, there were no terrorists, so, alright, let's do this. Show me what you got. There it is. It would help if my shots hit. Whoop! That's not a good sign. It would have helped if I cleared the building before I went in. What the? Oh, maybe the Hind has moved up to the top, because it always knows where you are. I apologize if this takes a while, but I want to do it safely. That light you saw was not the Hind, that was like the moon or something. That's not the Hind either. We've seen the Hind already. They said you were this great, terrible enemy. Oh. How many terrorists are there? I don't know if you saw it, but there was like steam or some sort of vapor that came off the Hind as I shot it. That's the indicator of its health. It would be terrible bad luck right now, or the height of bad luck as I like to say. A terrorist came and got me right now. Sure, any military person would just say it's common sense to fight to shoot an enemy target from a place that they can't shoot back from. Although it's not exactly glorious. Is that it? Normally there's a cutscene. Yes! That's the first time in my life that I've done that. I only knew that there was a cutscene because I've seen a guide on it.
Command, the package is under wraps and we're on the move.
خذوني من هنا فقط.
Move the informant to the extraction zones. Careful of reinforcements. Or patrols moving in from the north. Yes, there will be enemies, so... I've never seen this objective before because I've never defeated the HIND. Right, we might as well keep this gun, or if we can liberate a gun off someone, take it. Oh! Why does it keep spawning people? Okay, let's just pop a save state. Go get my guys, get Mr. Pickle, and get out of here. We've lollygagged long enough. This video has taken... We've just went into 26 minutes. Although, I don't know if the camp is actually truly clear considering it kept spawning people, so we've got to be careful. Team, coming up. The password is, you know, we didn't come up with the password.
Following your lead.
Pop another quick save because, or save state, whatever you want to call it. Let's just get out of here.
لماذا يأخذون كل ذلك الوقت؟ يريدونني أن أموت؟
No, we do not want you to die, Mr. Pickle. That's what this entire operation has been for. To get you out alive. Boomer is currently experiencing the worst pain in his life because, as I said, you don't die, the teammates don't die in this game. Normally when I do that whole run and gun thing where you get the map first, then you get Mr. Pickle, the HIND tends to show up right at the end. I don't think I will recon the enemy encampment. I think I'll just go through, slaughter everything that moves, and get out of here. Okay. Sorry for checking the minimap too many times. I kept doing it so quickly I forgot. In hindsight, it really wasn't that hard to defeat the HIND. I was about to say, Bravo unit even following? I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 people, terrorists hiding in this little encampment, but I've done it so many times. Actually, maybe I will recon it. Why not? Mr. Pickle, if you would be so kind as to stay right where you are. And if you could not scream, that would be nice. Maybe I should tell...
Stop and fire.
No, prone would be too... Sorry for going all cautious. I've never actually had this objective before, but we'll try to sneak up. Oh, this is the music that played during the
Enemy sighted 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, they're not going to shoot him. What do you mean I didn't leave the recon area? That is nonsense. But
Going hot, sir.
I'll just clear the area, then go get Mr. Pickle. They know we're here anyway. It's probably because...
Tango sighted. Looks like he's moving. Tagged him. Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock. Enemy spotted. 12 o'clock.
more people than I remember being here, but you know what? It's alright. We go when I am sure that everyone is dead. Oh, by the way, I also looked up why the
Tango sighted. 12 o'clock.
SEALs are part of the Navy. It started apparently in a well, obviously they're an American unit, but it started as amphibious troops for D-Day in World War II, and it just sort of expanded and kept expanding and expanding its roles into reconnaissance and sabotage and all sorts of things, and being able to fight anywhere. So I guess it just started with the Navy, and it just
Enemy
didn't stop.
spotted. 12 o'clock.
Okay, when I said there were only 3 or 4 people, I was very, very wrong, but thankfully we did this very cautiously. Oh, do you think they will keep coming until we actually leave the mission area? Probably the game is not that cruel. No. Always assume that the game is cruel. It seems clear, although that statement might come back to haunt me, so I'm going to go get Mr. Pickle and we can get out of here. This has been the longest mission so far, and the next mission is probably going to be longer. So much so that when you complete the second last objective, which is disarming those nuclear bombs or setting them up to explode, because you can't... The bombs we saw in the cutscene, you get 7 minutes to get back to the extraction zone before they explode. Right. I will remember in the future that this is not 4 or 5 people, as I said, or maybe I said 3 or 4. It's a lot. And this is it. Scary when the subtitles come on because you don't know if it's an enemy or not. Alright, Mr. Pickle, we're home free.
Good job, team. I know Mr. Pickle is difficult. Despite that, you performed exceedingly well.
Even the game is aware of how much he complains. Whew! And we got the worst grade we can possibly get, because a failure is ranked as unsatisfactory. But you know what? I don't mind.
Under questioning, McKeck indicated that there are at least 2 suitcase nukes in transit through the desert. Their probable destination is a series of mountain caves used by the Sadikahu, both as training camps and as a stronghold. Thanks to your work, we know that the terrorists have nuclear weapons. We can assume that they will use them to their advantage. You must stop them from relocating the nukes.
That's what we do in the next mission, and then the mission after that, which is the final mission in the game, is where we have to take out the 2 terrorist brother leaders who run this terrorist organization. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Darius for Team Ion Presents, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.